What is up, YouTube people? I'm Luke Superstar, your host for today, and we are playing some Pokemon Go. That's right, Pokemon Go. Although we're not going to be going anywhere today, we're going to be playing at home from my setup. Got a new live stream setup, some overlays. I got a Pikachu up here. It's reversed for me, so I'm putting it this way. Logo up here, nice little layout. I have another one coming up pretty soon, so I'm excited to get into live streaming. If you're finding this from your subscriptions page, you probably remember me from a Minecraft channel. I haven't played Minecraft in a while. I love Minecraft. I always have a love for it. I still watch a lot of YouTube Minecraft videos. I keep bumping the camera. I'm gonna move so I'm not shaking the desk. I still watch a lot of Minecraft stuff, and I enjoy Minecraft, but it's just not something I'm playing right now. We'll just say that. Sorry, let me change the setting. Boom. Minecraft. I love Minecraft. I'm just not playing it. That's short and sweet, okay? What we are playing a lot now of is Pokemon Go. And it's a great game. I'm very much enjoying it. The biggest thing I'm enjoying about it is the opportunity to get outside. I mean, I've been going around, going for walks. It's great exercise. I've actually lost a lot of weight, which is a different story. This is the first face cam reveal you've ever seen on this channel anyways, so this is the first time you've ever seen me anyways. But I did lose some weight going on a lot of walks, so Pokemon Go has been really good for me in many different ways. I'm really enjoying it. I've always been a Pokemon fan. I played Scarlet and Violet and, you know, a lot of different Pokemon games, so I'm pretty well versed in Pokemon. That being said, Pokemon Go, PvP battles. I'm an intermediate player, decent player. Actually, I don't have the screen up, but I'll show you. So I know a lot about Pokemon. I know a lot about type matchups and a fair amount of move pools and what certain Pokemon are trying to do, so I have some knowledge of the game. That being said, I am far from a pro, and I'm a very anti-meta type of player. So I don't just use the best Pokemon and they just perform no matter how bad I am. As you'll see in a second, I use Pokemon that the Pokemon probably aren't very good. Who knows if the teams are good. I try to build some synergy based on the types and the moves and things like that, and I'll kind of explain the team I have today, but I'm probably a noob, to be honest. So that being said, if you see me doing any noob things, feel free to comment. I'm open to learning and I'm trying to get better. So, Pokemon PvP battles is what's on the agenda today. So without further ado, let's just dive right into some Pokemon Go. Boom. So, here's my other screen, which I think is pretty cool. I like the way it looks. You can see here, this is my phone capture. This is me in Pokemon Go. We'll do a quick little tour. You know, as you can see, I'm a level 55, so I'm decent. You know, I've played for long enough. I opened this account like 2023-ish. Off and on played a little bit, but recently I've been grinding really, really hard. So I'm set up pretty good. I'm not just like, you know, level 1 or anything like that. I have some pretty cool Pokemon. You know, I have this Kyurem Hundo, which is almost leveled up to level 50, so that's pretty strong. As well as, you know, some other cool Pokemon. This Rhyperior is pretty strong. This Charizard is actually a Dynamax, which is kind of cool, so I use it for my Dynamax. I max buddied him out. He can Mega Evolve, so when he Mega Evolves, he's pretty strong. And then, you know, a handful of other random legendaries. My shinies, you know, I'm not like have crazy amount of shinies or anything like that, but I have some pretty cool ones. This Blacephalon, oh, that's another thing. I'm terrible at pronouncing Pokemon names, so you're gonna hear me just absolutely butcher a lot of Pokemon names. So if you hear me say something totally wrong, please tell me the correct pronunciation so I can remember it in the future. Anyways, I'm not gonna name all of them, but you can kind of see here my shiny pool. So I have a decent amount. Most of these legendaries just come from raids with the high shiny catch rate. This shiny Beware is kind of funny. He's kind of cool. I throw him in gyms to let him defend gyms and stuff like that. This shiny Stunfisk I actually do use a lot in PvP. It's pretty cool. And this one's kind of funny. I like this one, the Little Licky. And this Empoleon has the special background, so I was able to catch a shiny special background one. I don't think the stats are amazing or anything, yeah. But I throw them in gyms to defend every now and then. So anyways, I got some shinies, nothing crazy, nothing super rare, super special. All that to say, excuse me, I've played Pokemon a decent amount, so I'm not just a total noob. That being said, you can see on the far right of your screen my team for today in the Great League CP under 1500. And that is Umbreon, Cradily, and Muck. This, to most people, probably sounds completely ridiculous and random, and it maybe is. But the reason I chose these three, basically, for one, this Umbreon has like amazing stats for PvP. It's really set up for PvP bulk. And so I definitely wanted to use him. And I finally just got an Elite Charge TM, and I was able to get Last Resort, which like you have to play this. But amazing PvP stats, not perfect, but really good. And so I wanted to use him. I just unlocked that move, wanted to use him. So I started pairing him with, bulkier Pokemon that work really good. Cradily I have some experience with and is really good in general to a lot of things. And then Muck is kind of weird. Muck kind of comes in for two reasons. One, because the poison beats fighting, which Umbreon is one of his biggest weaknesses. But also there is a ton of fairies in the meta right now. So I just thought a poison would do really good against a lot of the fairy meta Pokemon that are playing right now. So that's a reason. But very interestingly though, out of all the poisons I looked at, Muck has this weird move. So for one, he has a bug fast move, which is kind of cool. So it helps against some psychic pressure if I ever run into psychics as well. But also this Thunder Punch, which is really cool because it attacks flying and water. So like Azumarill, who's like the top meta water fairy Pokemon, have super effective damage to now, as well as like Corviknight, who's a flying steel, who is just a horrible matchup for poison. I can hit super effectively with the lightning as well, electric as well. So anyways, that's a brief idea of the thought process. There's more that goes into it. I think I think I have to stick with Acid Spray. I think I wasted all my regular charge TMs. See, I don't have any regular charge TMs, so we're stuck with this regardless. I would like to change that out for Sludge or something, so we'll see if that bites us. That move does like no damage, but it's very spammy. It does lower their defense, which helps, but it's not going to do very much damage to anything, so we'll see. Maybe it'll be useful, maybe it's just so terrible that it's not even worth using and I have to wait to get a charge TM for this team. But anyway, this is what we're sticking with today because, quite frankly, I made this graphic. And it's going to take me time to go and change the graphic and stuff, so that'd be silly for me to change teams at this point. So anyways, we're sticking with it. PvP Go Battle CP 1500 League today. So without further ado, let's dive in and play some matches and just see what happens. I mean, I am curious to see what happens. I'm going to throw a premium rewards raid pass down on this because I have confidence in this team that we're going to do really well. Let me make one adjustment. I'm going to lower this just a tad. Okay. So let's try it. I'm not a pro. I'm not making any promises with this team. I am okay with some of the switching and stuff, so you'll see how good and bad I am at this. And let's just hope for the best. I haven't even tried using this Umbreon either, so I don't really know how it's going to perform, so we're gonna find out, I guess. So right into the first match. Let's see. Hopefully we get not crazy Pokemon. So Corviknight right away. So okay, that's okay. So we actually do pretty well against Corviknight with all these. Cradily has a rock move, and then Muck has lightning. Okay, so he switched right away into Lapras. So we'll spam him down with this Umbreon. We don't need to do any switches yet, which is fine. See, so we're just going to keep spamming him down, try and force some shields, tank some hits with Umbreon. All he has is water and ice moves, so, he's not threatening our Umbreon crazy. An Ice Beam will do pretty significant damage, but I don't think that. I think it's a Sparkling Aria, the way he charged fast. So you can see Umbreon tanks that quite well. That's why I picked him. And he's able to spam really well, so I'll just keep spamming moves, try and force some shields or get rid of this Lapras, and then we'll be up 1 Pokemon to 0. So I think so far this is going well. We're just going to tank this hit too. If he takes out the Umbreon, that's fine. The Umbreon's job is to just do exactly this. To just spam down, take down a Pokemon that needed to be taken down. Okay. We have a little bit of energy. We probably won't get to that last charge attack. But that's okay, because we took out the Lapras. Okay. That's probably why he wanted to get rid of that Lapras, for that reason. But actually, Cradily does okay against Scalar Edge because it has the super effective Rock Tomb. So I'm going to have to shield, though, because his moves are really strong. The Shadow Ball will do mega damage. So, and the Torch Song is neutral, so that's okay too. So I'm gonna switch in my Muck to catch the next charge move, if I can, if I time it right. So that way I can save this Cradily. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, and then switch. Boom. See, I wasn't fast enough, so I didn't time it right. So we're gonna go ahead and shield. So now we're gonna force shields on him too. Okay, so let's switch right into Muck. So this should be a good matchup. He's got a dark move. It's not super effective, but I'm going to tank it really well. He's not going to expect this Thunder Punch, I don't think. And that was pretty good damage. So, I don't know. I'm trying to explain it as if I know what's going on, but we're just spraying and praying here. So this Sky Attack will kill me for sure. Okay, I got this off. That's really good. It's time to test, see how much damage this does. It's not, I missed one. It's not a stab move, so it's not going to kill. But, you know, it does some. Okay. I definitely lost this match, for sure. No doubt about it. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. So here's what we need. We need... I think he's got energy on the Scalar Edge. Oh, I didn't kill him anyways. Okay. If that would have killed him, we might have had a shot. Probably not, but we might have. Here's what I was thinking. Oh, maybe. Oh, maybe we have a shot. Maybe we have a shot. If he doesn't have energy, we maybe win. We win! Oh my gosh, by the skin of our teeth! This'll kill, for sure. Unless he has a shield, which I wasn't paying attention. No, it didn't kill! Oh my god. Ah! There's a perfect example of how exciting Pokemon PvP is and why it keeps me coming back. Gosh, that's funny. We need a replay of that. That was... Even though I have a grass fast attack, I might have been able... No, I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to recap in my brain what I could have done differently. But I mean, that was close. I would think that's kind of a weird matchup. The way we led everything and stuff was kind of weird. So let's do this. I like the way that played down. That was really, really close. I thought I was goners for sure anyways. And the fact that we almost won that with that Rock Tomb by just, you know, 1 or 2 fast attacks is really cool. So I'll take it. Close, but no cigar. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm actually gonna lead Cradily because I think it's pretty good spammer, has some pretty good matchups. And then Umbreon's an amazing switch to switch into, and Muck's really bulky as well. So if I am in trouble, I can try and switch him in and catch a charged move. I'm gonna pause for a second because Pokemon Go has this notoriously annoying thing where you'll change your team and then you'll start the match and it doesn't update it. So you start with the old team. So actually I'm gonna go back for a second. And you start with the old team. So anyways, hopefully I gave it enough time now that where this is the team I start with. So anyways, that was pretty cool. That was really exciting. I was sure that Rock Slide was going to kill. It's a stab move. Cradily is a rock type. It's super effective. Skelly Reg isn't super tanky, but that guy must have just had perfect stats. Okay, so this is a great lead for us. Gastrodon is super mega weak to grass. So you can see here that, so I knew he was going to switch right away, which is good. In Corviknight, we have a rock move for, so we're going to go ahead and not shield this because it's going to be a dark move as fast as he charged it. It's going to be payback. Our air cutter is okay. So that's fine. Let's get some extra charge here. We're going to go ahead and rock both of these. Let's see what he does. Let's see how much damage it does if he lets it go and if he's going to use his shield. So he's going to shield, so we'll cast another one, try and force shields. And then we'll switch into our Muck. And we should tank this air cutter really, really good. And then hopefully he doesn't expect a Thunder Punch and he lets it go through, trying to save shields. Okay, no, so he switched. So this is a really bad matchup for us. So we're going to do this. We're going to just Acid Spray him down. Try and lower his defenses as much as possible. We're super effective to his Mud Bombs, but that's okay. If he takes Muck out, which he's going to, I'll just let him die. Then we get a free switch back into Cradily, who just destroys this matchup. So we'll just do that. We'll free switch back into Cradily. Just destroy this match. We're going to go ahead and use one shield. Just keep Cradily healthy. We're going to force this other shield on him. And then Umbreon in with full shields should do really, really well. Actually, just call an Umbreon right now. There we go. We could spam it down. Just like that. And then Umbreon can tank hits, and I'll save my last shield for Cradily. Unless he's got something super powerful against Umbreon that he's going to bring in. I'll just keep spamming him. I'll just tank this. This isn't going to do any damage to Umbreon, no matter what he throws. Especially if he's going to use these. Look how that damage. Especially if he's going to use those little bulky, low energy bait moves. Those aren't going to do enough damage at all. So I'll keep farming up energy with the Umbreon. Okay. Make sure I get everything. There you go. See, now I'm in this last fight with energy. Carbink's actually a weird matchup because Carbink has mega high defense, and I obviously don't hit anything super effective damage to him. Okay, we might be in trouble. Okay, actually this is good. So I forgot he's super... Oh shit, that's bad. God, that's so unlucky. Okay. Alright, I think we're out of it on this one. I forgot about the Gastrodon. Okay, that's alright. So I probably misplayed that. Carbink's a weird pick. Carbink's not one that you see at all, much less often. So for me to think that that's what he had in the back is really weird. Maybe I can spam him down, probably not. I don't know what Carbink's moves are, so yeah, that is nothing. Alright, good game. So he's a fairy too, yeah, this is, yeah. Okay, Carbink Rock Fairy is such a weird Pokemon to have. Oh, he's got Rock Slide, doesn't have a fairy move. We're still gonna lose. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna forfeit. He wins. Okay, so we had the right... Here's the takeaway from that match. We had the right Pokemon to do the job. We just positioned them very, very poorly. So the Cradily and the Muck both beat the Carbink. And the Cradily beats the Gastrodon and is probably pretty even to the Corviknight. And for some reason I wanted to switch in the Muck to the Corviknight. Then my Muck ended up against the Gastrodon, which is the worst case scenario. And then my Umbreon was against... No, then my Cradily was neutral battling the Corviknight, lost all its health. And then the Carbink came in full health against my Umbreon, which is the worst position ever. So anyways, right Pokemon, wrong positioning, which leads me to go back to thinking I should just lead Umbreon. That's the wrong one. Anyway. You win some, you lose most, in my case. 0 for 2, which kind of stinks. But it's okay. This is the first time I've ever used these three in particular. So learning kind of how they synergize together and what they're good against, what they're bad against is going to be new for me. So we're just going to keep at it and keep learning. Okay, so again, I'm going to try and spam him down. I don't think Sandlash has anything really strong to hit Umbreon with. We're going to find out. Maybe he's got some random fighting move I don't know about, but probably not. Ice Punch, yeah, not very much. Okay. Sandlash is not very bulky though, so you can see there the damage trade is definitely in my favor for letting these rip. And my energy reserves are really good. So that's doing damage, but not enough. And we don't want him in against my Cradily. There we go. Okay, he won that charge one. Okay, this doesn't kill me, so I'm gonna let it hit, and then we're either gonna force a shield or he's gonna go down. Cradily is super effective weak to ice. So we don't want this Sandlash to survive. We want him out. We want him gone. Okay. Now Umbreon's gonna fall, which is fine. See, so now I get to bring in my Grass against Water here. And then see what he has in the back. I'm gonna cast Rock Tomb because I don't think he's going to... I don't think he's going to let me... I think he's going to shield, and Rock Tomb lowers his attack, so might as well get that in. See? Okay, we're going to have to shield this one up if he lets it go. Okay, so we won that one, or we didn't win it, but we timed that one. So now we got him shields down. Okay. He's doing good damage to me though, so we're at least at a shield advantage now. Okay, and Muck hits for super effective damage, so we'll go ahead and shield this one at least, and we should be able to take him out with this Thunder Punch, and then see what he has in the back. We're gonna keep one shield because we don't know who he has in the back. I don't know, maybe he has a ground Pokemon in the back and I'm just screwed again. Yep. Okay, so I lost. Okay, so there's a flaw in this team. The flaw that I'm seeing is we don't have enough damage. I'm gonna play another one, but I like the Umbreon, he's tanky, and the Cradily is good, but I don't really have a nuker, and that's the problem. So Muck has nothing against ground. Hard loss, no chance whatsoever. Cradily has to save him from ground. Okay, so I absolutely have to use Cradily last, or switch it in against ground and just fight that fight, because I cannot leave Muck against a ground Pokemon because I just hard lose. So that's a lesson. That's the problem with having Thunder Punch and Acid, is I just lose to ground. I don't have anything to damage ground, and take super effective damage to ground. So I have to have Cradily for that. So anyways, this is a good thought of why I'm not good at Pokemon and why this team may be absolutely garbage. But, you know, it's fun, so we're going to keep trying. It depends on the matchup, so we're going to try and spam this Empoleon down. Empoleon's very spammy with Hydro Cannon. This probably does a lot of damage, but we have to just use Umbreon to tank this up. Okay, Drill Peck. That's okay. That's actually better. We want him to spam those and not hydro cannons, because hydro cannons do more damage. They cost a little bit more energy, but they'll definitely do damage to Umbreon. Okay, so this one might be a hydro cannon actually, charged for a little bit longer. Yep. That's, I mean, he still takes it pretty well. So if he lets this hit, then we're at a health advantage for sure. Okay. Now we're just gonna tank it. That's Umbreon's job, is just to tank it. Okay, that's fine. Bringing Cradily. That's a problem with freaking stupid Empoleon. He builds energy so fast. Like, Hydro Cannon is an OP move, by the way. You'll hear me complain about these OP signature moves, and Hydro Cannon is one of those ones that's just absolutely garbage. Okay, so we hard win this, so I'm gonna save his energy. Okay, he's gonna resist this, or not resist it, but it's neutral. But I don't think he's got anything super effective against me, so we'll spam him down. We're gonna start spamming some acid sprays, actually. Surf probably is what I'm thinking. Good damage. Let's lower his defense. So the good thing about Cradily is we have grass and a shield, so we have super effective damage for both, and we have energy. Of course I didn't get that move off by one hair. The problem is he has one shield now too, so luckily we built up 2 charge moves worth. Let's see. So we should be able to 1v1 this Azumarill now, so I think we're in good shape. Oh, he has 2 shields? Okay, I'm screwed. We're gonna have to tank 1, because we can't tank an Ice Beam from Azumarill. Which he's gonna call right away. So we have to pray that this Grass Knot kills him. Alright, cross your fingers. It probably won't. This is why this Pokemon is OP and unbeatable. See? And he'll get another Ice Beam. So, let's take a second to talk about Pokemon in the meta. Because I'm going to consistently come up against these Pokemon that just absolutely are just OP. That's why they're so good, because they have really good moves. So for example, Hydro Cannon and Empoleon is top tier meta. Actually, he was on the team that I think just won the Pokemon World Championships. So was Azumarill. So they're gonna get really strong moves really fast. So anyways, I'm not gonna complain. That's just the nature of this game. When I'm not playing top tier teams, this is what's gonna happen. And I probably have to reevaluate this team, because I'm definitely seeing some flaws, but it's okay. We're gonna stick with it until we at least get a win. Okay, this is a good matchup. Dark against Go, so he's gonna have to switch out. So we have at least we have, you know, an advantage so far. We're just gonna let this fly. He's, I don't know, maybe Flamethrower. I don't know what he uses. Icy Wind. Okay. That lowers my attack, which helps him, but he's definitely gonna have to shield this. Okay. Weather Ball probably. I don't think they use fairy moves. Okay, we're gonna have to. Hopefully he lets this through thinking it's just a dark move, and it does decent damage. It doesn't really do decent damage is the problem. Okay, we need to not let our Umbreon die because we need him. So we're gonna switch into the I fucking picked the wrong Pokemon. Okay, I lost. I meant to pick Muck because he's poison against Ninetales, who's a fairy. So that was my bad. That's alright. I still got a rock move and 2 shields, so I'll be okay. Of course. So Ninetales is another example of a Pokemon that's OP, who has Weather Ball, which does really high damage, is really easy to get, really spammy. I actually had the answer for that with Muck, and I didn't pick him, so that was my fault. Okay, so we'll see if it kills. It should kill me. It's gonna be close. It's either gonna kill or it's gonna be like 1 health, so probably kills. No? Okay. So that was one of the reasons I picked and I picked the wrong Pokemon again. Actually, this is okay. Poison and Shadow something? Shadow Punch? Sludge Bomb? Okay. That's good. Gengar's a glass cannon, and I have Umbreon, so we're actually in really good shape. This is like a good team matchup that we have. I'm just not picking the right ones. Okay, he tried to save energy. Not gonna work. Even though I played this horribly, I just have a team that counters this team really, really well. If I could put him in place. If I can get this off. Of course not. So, see what I mean when I said I'm such a noob? Or not such a noob. Please say I lived. Okay. Not such a noob, but make noob mistakes. Not a pro. Okay. Maybe we have a shot. No, of course not. God. I could have won that match so easily. I had the definitely the better Pokemon. I had a Dark into a Ghost, had a Poison into a Fairy, and I had, what was his last one? I already forgot. Driftbloom, Ninetales. Who was his third Pokemon? How do I already forget? Okay. How do I not know what his third Pokemon was? A Poison? Oh, Gengar. And a Dark into Gengar. Like, that should have been easy peasy, clean up. But here's one thing I don't understand. The way your Pokemon are set up in this order right here, I feel like sometimes it's... Oh, that's what I did. Okay. While I was switching my teams back and forth, initially I started with Cradily in the middle, so they would have been on the bottom, and because I had switched them, because I wanted Cradily to go last, I moved the top and bottom. So that's exactly what happened. That's why I picked the wrong ones, because they weren't where I thought they were going to be. But still, like, it takes one split extra half of a second to find the right one and pick it, not just spam it and lose. So that was a user error, which caused me to lose. Shiny. No? Okay. What's kind of funny is I say that, shiny check the Diglett, but just yesterday, actually, I happen to find this guy with his little blue nose. So that's kind of funny. So I didn't really need to shiny check it, even though the stats are garbo. But that's kind of funny. I had a shiny Diglett. So anyways. Alright. Our star piece. Let's use a star piece. Let's collect this garbage reward for losing 5 in a row. Our rank should go down. Still we get 8,000. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's play regular. I'm not going to play premium since my team is garbage and I need to revamp it. So in the next video, I promise you this. Here's my promise to you. The next video, I'm going to put together like a really impressive team. I just spent a lot of dust and candy and elite charge TM on Umbreon, so I wanted to make sure I put him in for sure. But I'm seeing some flaws with the other two that need some answers in. But it's okay. Have we won a match? No, we haven't. We're 0-5. I should title this video "What Not to Do in PvP Pokemon." That's. I'm gonna make the video, the post live stream video, and that's gonna be the title. Okay, Bulbasaur. Woohoo! All right. I don't know how this matchup goes, but it's definitely not bad. Oh, okay. Sometimes people put in their little 15 CP just to get as many matches in as they can because they're doing challenges and stuff. So whatever, free win. We'll take it. It's free Stardust. Look, now he's resistant to my moves. That's annoying. You know, while I enjoy the free Stardust, when I'm trying to make a video and get some real matches in, that's kind of annoying. And then he blocks. What a jerk. So here's kind of something funny. I don't have a good answer for Sableye, obviously. How sad is it that I have to beat the AFK people, and if that's the only match that I win for the day, I might just retire from PvP and go just explore and do raids. God. Horrible, man. Horrible. Okay. Is this enough? No. Okay, get out of here, you annoying guy. If you're gonna pick 3 low CP guys, like this Sableye probably could have killed all 3 of my Pokemon if he tried. Okay. Yay, we got a win! That's kind of funny. Now that I think about it, that's kind of sad, because now that I'm looking at my total, that doesn't happen very often, but occasionally. But that inflates my total matches won. That's probably only happened, I would say, 5 to 10 times this whole season, this whole time I've played, so it's not very often. Okay, here we go. Real match. Good lead. Umbreon into Hypno. We're already at a good start. Let's get ready to switch in and counter his switch if we need to. We're just gonna build energy here. I don't know what he has. I don't know his second move. If it's something stupid like a fighting move, then good for him. Fire punch. Okay, no damage. We're just gonna build energy here. Okay, now we'll spam him down. Force some shields, force some switches. We'll be in good shape because we have a good lead. Okay, got another one coming off. Okay, decent damage. Fire off another one here. Okay, we'll take fire punches all day, buddy boy. They ain't gonna do anything. So we'll farm up some energy before we let the next one rip, so that way we have some... Okay, so he's going to switch into a fire right away. So that's good. We're going to keep... same regular schedule program, just keep spamming him down. Force some shields. I don't think... We'll just save our other 2 Pokemon. I don't really think we need to switch them in against this for any reason. Maybe we'll use 1 shield and just keep... We'll use 1 shield because, you know, I still got some energy to use against him. And he's got a fairy move, so that was good. Okay. Damn it. He got that off faster than I was thinking he would. So that was unfortunate. So we just died with a lot of energy. Let's go into Muck. Because he's got fairy and fire, so fairy's obviously not effective to poison, and fire's gonna be neutral. So we'll just spam him down. We'll just tank this, because who knows what he has in the back, and we may need our shield for a Cradle Lily. God, that does that much damage? My goodness, dude. Okay, Muck's not as strong as I thought he was. Now, depending on who this is, we may hard lose. Oh, it's just this Hypno we brought back in. Okay, we'll just use the shield right away. Build up some energy. Ice Punch, that's why. Okay, this will kill. We have an energy lead against whoever they have in the back. It could be a hard lose, though. So, we're about to find out. Okay, this is good. Slowbro, yeah, I think we win this. I don't think he's got anything to beat me. Yep, we're good. So whatever this is definitely, I don't know. Maybe he's got some random ice move. No. Are you kidding me, dude? Okay. How are they this close? Like, these Pokemon I have are supposed to be tanky, and I get it. Like, I don't have the best stat set up. For Umbreon, I have, like, optimal stats. Not perfect, but, like, really optimal. Cradillily, not so much, but I mean, it's still supposed to be one of the most tankiest Pokemon. I know Skull does a decent amount of damage, but jeez. And then Muck took 70% damage with that flamethrower, and his defense is huge. Watch, I'm actually going to pull it up for you guys. Muck. Yeah, like this should be so tanky, and flamethrower doesn't do that much. Here. So Muck is 172 defense and 233 HP. Anything close to 200 is really good. So I felt like that flamethrower did a lot of damage. I mean, maybe that Pokemon just has a really high attack. We'll give it to him on that one. But we gotta win by a sliver of health, fast attack. We won that match. Which, I'll take it, because I thought I was going to lose after that. Anyway, back into it. Clodsire. This is a tough matchup. I think we lose this. I think Clodsire's one that kind of beats every Pokemon we have, so I think we maybe just lose. Let's see how Umbreon does against it. Probably pretty bad. No, that does no damage. Okay, that's going to lower defense. So that's okay, because we're going to spam him down and then we'll switch into the Muck, probably. No, because he has ground too. Alright, he's going to lower my defenses, but we'll just keep spamming him down. Battle of the tanks on this one. I mean, the good thing is it does no damage, even though he's lowering my defense. I mean... This is neutral at best, maybe a bad matchup. Okay, so switches into Muck. Okay, let's go into Muck here. Charizard is pretty classy, I would say, not super tanky. Maybe we'll force a shield here. Hopefully we do. He's probably got Blast Burn, which is just OP. I'm sure he does if he's using this Charizard in Great League. So I'm gonna have to shield this. It'll one-shot me. The good thing is I have Cradily with Rock, which Charizard is double weak to. So I kind of have to go all in on this Charizard, to be honest, because that Blast Burn is such a strong move that it can definitely wreck me. So I'm gonna have to just tank the next Blast Burn and then charge up some. Actually, let's do this. Let's just try and whittle him down as much as possible, because he's going to be a big problem. That Blast Burn hits so hard. It's a signature move. That does good damage. But it'll kill this Umbreon if he casts one more. Okay, good. Good, good, good. That was a good switch. Switching back to Umbreon was the right play there. I finally did something good. I'm learning. Kill him. Oh, he switched. He caught that? I did not hear the switch. Oh, no. Okay. Alright, well, we need to get rid of this freaking Clodsire too. So if we can come back in with Cradily with some energy against Charizard. Although I think the Charizard... I don't know if he built up enough for a Blast Burn. Maybe he did. It's gonna be close. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect that this Clodsire didn't die to my fast attacks because it allowed me to build up a lot of energy. So now I have a Rock Slide against Charizard. Did he have a shield? I didn't see. He doesn't have a shield. Alright, bye-bye Charizard. Let's see who their third is though. Okay, we're in good shape now. Okay, this is a good match. Yes, he quit. So that was good. That was well played by me. I feel really confident and happy in the way that one was played out because I've been doing some stupid things. Understanding how powerful that Charizard was, I think, was really important because Blast Burn, again, I'll show you because it's absurd. It's one of those signature moves, meaning you have to have it, you have to get it at a certain time. You can't just put it on your Pokemon at any time. So, you know, it's a signature move. And signature moves are OP. They're super strong, super low energy, and that's it. They're super low energy and super strong. So look at this. 50 energy for 110 damage. Compared to something like Flamethrower. It's 55 energy for 90 damage. So there you go. Fire Blast is 80 energy for 140. So to get over 100 damage for barely 50 energy is really, really ridiculous. That's a really strong move. So anyways, all that to say, building up the energy the way I did with Umbreon, getting him back in to cast down those shields and to take Charizard out was definitely a good play. So yay me. Pat myself on the back. Where's my water, by the way? Time out. Uh-oh, it's starting. Alright, who we got? Quagsire, okay. Cradily is a great match in a Quagsire. So we're going to just 1v1 him with this Umbreon like we did the... what's his face? And Clodsire. And then save this... he's doing the exact same thing. Okay, this Raichu. Anyway. So Cradily just hard wins that match as well. So we'll just force some shields out of Raichu. We don't need to switch into anyone. Umbreon can tank all of Raichu's moves just fine. Actually, watch. We're gonna shield his attack, and I'll tell you why. Because this silly little electric type Pokemon has a fighting move. And he thinks I don't know it, but I do. Brick Break. Told you. I'm gonna use it because I think I have confidence in my other Pokemon. Okay, now we're in it to win it. No shields with a good matchup. That's fine. We'll tank this, no problem at all. It's probably a Surf. We will one-shot him with our Grass Knot. And Mud Bomb, even better. Build up a little bit more energy. And now we have energy going into the next match because that's a hard win. Umbreon's still alive and we haven't even shown the Muck yet. So we're playing this really good too. Got a good matchup here. Okay, we'll just go ahead and let this rip. They're both neutral, so Rock Tomb's a better choice because it lowers their attack. Oh, it's a mirror match. I'm gonna save that. Okay, that's okay. I kind of caught him in a way, which is fine. The Umbreon could go down. Because I have energy now. And my bug move. And my bug move is super effective, the fast move. So I'm doing damage per turn on him just with my fast move. Okay, that's okay. We'll tank this just fine. He's not super effective fighting. He probably has electric move, his second move. Oh, surf. Okay, that's fine. So now we go into this with energy. And I think we're gonna hard switch and hard cast right away. Okay, that's fine. So we have energy, he doesn't, so we win this one. This will probably kill. No, it doesn't. Oh yeah, okay. Yep, we win this one. We definitely have more attack either way because, like I said, we're not optimally trained defensively. So even if we cast at the same time, our moves, I would have had charge priority. Boom! Another win! You know, it's kind of funny. I don't want to say this is the reason, and I hope it's not. But we're not playing the premium anymore, the premium battle rewards, which I don't know if that makes a difference in the player pool. I don't know when you do that if you only play against other people playing premium or if it's all the same pool, you just get better rewards for it. But I hope that's not the reason. I hope we're just playing better and we're doing better. So anyways, I needed my water. I have this really awesome Pikachu mug. So good. Okay. All right, 2 for 2 in this one. So now we're rolling. I'm trying to think. You know, we're not playing like crazy optimal opponents or anything like that, but we're not playing like terrible teams. You know, those teams are okay, I feel like. So, you know, I'll take the wins. It's making me feel better about this team I put together. At least it wasn't a total destruction. All right, so this one's a hard lose. I got to switch right away into Muck. He'll probably switch right away too. Oh shoot. Okay, that's okay. Either way, this is okay. The Lapras is actually good too because we still have this super effective move. He'll probably tank this. That lowers his defenses, and then these Thunder Punches will do some damage that he's not expecting. So he'll definitely let this go. He's not gonna block this. See? See what I mean? All according to plan. So let's tank this and switch out because we need this Muck against that Wigglytuff. Okay, he's probably gonna bring Wigglytuff back in, but it's okay. I'm gonna have to just get as much damage down as I can on him. I'm gonna shield this. Get as much damage as I possibly can on this Wigglytuff because it's kind of tanky. That's okay. Forcing the shield is good. Let's see if we can force another one with Foul Play. That would be optimal because that's a total bait move. Ah, he read that. Okay, good for him. That's okay. We got some damage down and we forced the shield. So Umbreon did his job even though he's gonna die right here. So now we can bring Muck back in for free. Oh, I'm alive. Okay, Muck comes back in for free. This is gonna force a shield for sure. And then we'll switch out right away into Cradle Lily. I say Cradle Lily, it's Cradle Lee. And tank this hit, hopefully fairly well, because Wigglytuff doesn't have super high damage. Oh, he's got super effective though, damn it. I forgot he had that move. Okay, so this is just a bad matchup in general. Damn it! That was good by him. God! That was a good catch. He got me. I was just thinking, should I cast the grass move too? He has no energy though. Can I get this off? This may kill. This may kill. This may kill. Boom! Oh! Get some of that, boy! Come on, let me get this. Oh, okay. Alright, we have the type matchup to win. Do we have the health? It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. Ah, man, if I would have cast... If I would have cast the grass one first, we would have been in business. That was good. Ah, man. If I would have... So, man. That was just bad timing. Right when I don't know if he timed that and he's just amazing or if he just got really lucky, but I was even saving up. I wasn't just going to cast immediately, and then sure enough, right when I go to cast, he switches. If I would have launched my grass move, it would have probably one-shot the Quagsire immediately, and then we would have just been rolling from there. Anyway, so that was close. So 4 out of 5. Probably should have won that last match if I didn't get caught and I knew my timings a little bit well, but that was much better. I'm much, much happier with that performance by my team. Let's get these rewards. I should have used my star piece still up. Okay. I'm getting the star piece bonus. Lapras. No, we don't need to use it. Let's see my throwing skills. Okay, excellent. Oh, that was pretty close. I'm pretty good at okay. Second chance. Here's why they call me Lucas Excellent Throw Superstar. Ready? I say that like it's hard. Lapras is like the biggest, easiest, excellent throw ever. But I try and get excellence whenever I can. Alright. Let's take a look at this. That's really good stats, but horrible for PvP. But that's kind of cool. Okay, some rare candies, rank rewards. 10,000 maybe. 6,000. 6,000 plus 3,000, I think. All right, let's get right back into it. Do a few more. I mean, so far I have mixed reviews, right? I've had some matchups where I'm just like, this team's amazing, that's perfect. Some matchups also, while Helly, I don't know his name. He likes Togo. Thanks, man. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is one of those guys who's just dying. Okay, that gives me a chance to talk. We've had some matchups that we super hard lose and just got crushed. We had some matchups that were pretty even. If we played really well, we probably could have won. We had some matchups that were really, really close that I should have won, that I just kind of mispositioned or misjudged my energy. And then some matches that we won. So I would say overall, this team isn't a total success or a total disaster. I think it's right in the middle. It's kind of performing adequate, I guess. You know, I'm getting in the matches I need, and I am getting Stardust, getting some wins. I'm out of challenges. I just finished all my Great League challenges. And the battles season actually, when does it end? 31 days. Okay, so it's still going for a while. Okay. Back into it. This is fun though, man. I really enjoy doing this. It's a whole different energy and excitement and timing than any other Pokemon, which is turn-based. You gotta think fast in this. Okay, this is a hard loss, so I don't know. I think we just lose this. I didn't think about losing as a threat or an option against us. I think this, I don't know what he's casting. I don't think it's, yeah. That's what I thought. I didn't think he'd charge fast enough to do a fairy move. I think this is Brutal Swing as well. I don't think he has a fairy move. I think he has Brutal Swing and like Sludge. Yeah, I was right. So So let's just farm energy on our Umbreon and then switch him out to Muck. This is a horrible matchup. I didn't even think about Weezing as a potential threat. I have no answer for this Weezing at all. This Cradily, okay, he switches anyways. Oh, this is even worse. Look at this team. He's just got like the hardcore acid team. I have no answer for this. That's risky for him because there's so much ground in the meta. Ground is like the #1 attacking Pokemon in the meta right now. And he probably has Aqua Tail or Outrage, either which are going to do a ton of damage to me. I think I just resign. I think I just lose this match on the spot. I have no answer for Poison, and he's just got like a full Poison Fairy team, which Fairy is like a hardcore hard no for Umbreon, and then Fairy plus Poison, my Muck doesn't even do that much damage, so I don't know what his third Pokemon is. Let's just keep creatively healthy because she's the only thing that could do any damage. I have no idea what his third Pokemon, and he's used no shields, and of course this is this idiot. I hate him. Well, the good thing is I have Umbreon, so he's going with the version, the evolution that has Ghost typing. So I at least have Umbreon to beat him Ghost typing. So this is probably a Torch Song, which will do like 50% damage maybe, and boost his attack. So the good thing is I'm baiting his shields with this Rock Slide. Hopefully my Umbreon's charged up and ready to go right now. I can jump in and cast. I have full energy, and it is. So we eliminated this guy. So that was good, but we're still screwed to the Weezing and Dragalge. We have no answer to that. So that was why I saved my energy though with Umbreon, because like it's pointless just to use it on this ineffective. So that was good. It looks like our Cradily Rock Slide is gonna have to be the answer. I mean, if we pull this one out, it'll be an absolute miracle. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's okay. Who do we bring in? I think we bring in our Muck. We try and save the Cradily to the end. Oh, Umbreon's still alive. Umbreon's still alive. Umbreon's still alive. Tanky, Umbreon, you're so amazing. You're an all-star. You're such an all-star. You're such an all-star. I mean, I'm gonna die anyways, but that made a little bit of a difference. Okay, that gave me a fighting chance. Muck's just gonna die right away. Here's what I do. Bait him. 1, 2, bait. Yes, perfect. That was perfect. I baited out his charge move. I still think I lose, but that was like the most optimal play I could have made to give me a chance. Here we go. Okay, we gotta build up 2 charges. No, we don't have enough time. Okay, come on. Hopefully this kills. Hopefully it's not going to, but hopefully somehow, some way it does. Hopefully somehow, some way, Rock Slide. I mean, it's not even Rock Slide, Rock Tomb. Oh, close. This will probably kill. If not, I don't have enough health to charge the last move. That was close. That was that was cool. Okay, for as hard loss of a matchup as that was, I'm surprised that came down to a photo finish, because double acid, I keep saying acid, poison, double poison, fairy, dragon. What was your last Pokemon? I always forget the third one that's like, oh, Skelureg. That was good. Ghost, I have an answer for Ghost finally, and Rock. So Ghost Fire, I did, that was good. I have a good answer for that, but I had zero answer for Weezing and Dragalge. So, mental note, mental note, this team's not good against poison. Also, oh wait, let's go back. Remember how I opened one of these battle things and there was a charged TM in there? We are going to use that now because, oops, wrong one. Because this muck, remember, just has acid spray, which does no damage. And we need anything else. Oh, no, that's not... Gunk shot's not optimal. Let me tell you why. I'll show you real quick. Gunk shot is good. It's better than acid spray, I think, use-wise. But the reason it's not good is because it's so expensive. 75 energy. So it's gonna take, it does a crazy amount of damage if I could ever take the time to build that up. But good luck. If I can build that up, I'm gonna do crazy damage. But anyway, I mean, look at acid spray is 45 energy for 20 damage. I mean, it lowers their defense, so it's really useful, but we're stuck with it now because we only had one charge TM anyway. So I was hoping we would get Sludge Wave, or even Dark Pulse would have been acceptable. We don't want a Dark Pulse because we'll double up with Dark with Umbreon, but it'd have been okay. But Sludge Wave is the ticket, 65 for 110. Okay, so anyways, I just wanted to show you that. Okay, so we're back in it. If this last charge move makes a difference or not, probably not, we'll see, but... That one was close, man. Ah, that was so close. Oops. That was one of those... I mean, we should have hard lost that one, so I'll take it. I think this is a bad matchup. I on paper, if I remember correctly, this matchup is really bad for my team. I don't think I have an answer at all for this. Bug and Steel. I definitely don't have anything to hit Steel super effective. Bug resists everything that I have, so yeah, I think this is a hard. Okay, this is okay. He'll probably get hit by this. So this is why I like this random muck move, because people don't know it. Okay, he did shield it. But Cradily beats Blastoise, so... I'm just going to let this muck go down because it's not really helping me in this match. Oh, he survived. See, I don't get that timing. You saw me spamming, right? Like... I think I was too slow because I expected him to die. This has to be another Hydro Cannon. I'm gonna block it anyways because it's still gonna do a ton of damage. He'll probably switch out. Yep. So this is just a hard loss. This is the first time I've played against Fortress or Fortress, whatever his name is. And I know that it's a horrible matchup. But I've never run into him. This is the first time I've run into him. One of the reasons I didn't care is because you never see him, but this person actually has him. What are his moves, I wonder? He probably has X Scissor, which will kill me. No, Rock Tomb, okay. Okay, this might kill him. Sad thing about Bug is while it hits super effective to Dark, it doesn't resist Dark. Okay, it doesn't kill. This will kill though. Hopefully, maybe he'll survive with 1 health, I don't know. Okay, that was good. That was our worst matchup, so... Blastoise, yeah. Okay, perfect timing on the Blastoise. We're playing this pretty good. We still got shields. Boom! Take that. Take that. Let's see who his last Pokemon is, though. Fairy. Damn it. This will be rough. Okay, we got... I don't know. I don't know if we win or lose this. Probably lose. I don't know what Clefable's moves are. Okay, that did good damage. If this doesn't kill, we have a chance. If this doesn't kill, we have a chance. Oh no, he has a Steel move. A super effective Steel move. Come on, Last Resort. Will you kill for once? Ah! So that's a hard matchup. I didn't know what moves he had. God, that's such a good move. This definitely won't kill. Okay, that was a rough matchup and we still did okay. Good job. Okay, we super ultra hard lose to Fortress, so the fact that we didn't super ultra hard lose to Fortress, I'll take that as a win. A fairy, bug, steel combo. Cradley loses to steel hard, as you saw. Bug and Cradley loses to bug and steel. Muck loses to steel. Umbreon loses to steel and fairy and bug. So, and Umbreon probably loses to Hydro Cannon Blastoise. So the fact that that was even remotely close, I'll take, because that was the horrible matchup. Horrible matchup. Horrible matchup. A horrible matchup. And we did okay. So we'll take it. Alright. This idiot again? Okay, we're gonna just switch right into Muck this time. We're gonna try to play this a little bit differently. I'm gonna keep Muck healthy. Because I have a feeling we're gonna need him, because Ninetales beats Cradley and Umbreon, so... Oh, I forgot we have Gunk Shot now. That's why it's taking forever to charge. I was wondering why it was taking so long. That's funny. Maybe he won't block it. He probably will, is the problem. So, that's funny. I forgot we had Gunk Shot. Maybe he'll just let it go through. Yeah, and then we lost. So that's a good, I mean, Ninetales lead is really, really, really bad for me. I need to figure something out. That's a match lost. The good thing is this, I have forced both shields, but I don't know if it helps me because he's so spammy and strong with Weather Ball that I'm already lost. I'm already down 2.5 Pokemon to 1 before I even get through this Ninetales. The only saving grace... I was clicking on the other side. How did it cast that? The only saving grace is Ninetales isn't tanky. Which, that's annoying because I casted Last Resort there. Or I thought I was, but I punched over to the other side somehow with my fat fingers. Okay, okay. Again. Okay, we're playing some really unique teams, which is interesting because it's challenging our typing that we have set up. Not in a good way. We're getting matchups that are rough. It saved Umbreon. Only to get... Okay, that was good. He totally... This is a waste because he could have just fast attacked me down. So that was good. We'll take that. Let's get this off. It's resisted, but who knows? Maybe it'll kill. How much health do we have left? Not very much. It did kill. Grass. Oh my god. Yeah, we're pretty much doomed. I don't think grass resists rock, but it definitely... And it has Earthquake as its back move, so yeah, we lost. He's gonna launch an Earthquake and it's gonna hit me for about 70% health. And then we still have to deal with the Ninetales, who probably already has a charged Weather Ball. Okay, less than I thought. We have to get a second charge of Rock Tomb. Petal Blizzard won't do very much. Probably half of what I have left. Oh, he has Frenzy Plant. Okay, he wins. Frenzy Plant is his signature move. One of those moves, super easy to charge, super strong. We don't have an answer for Ninetales. Hard loss. So, something to think about. We definitely don't have an answer for Ninetales lead. Although, if they're running that same move set, so he had Weather Ball and Ice move. He didn't have a Fairy move. So while he resists Umbreon's dark moves, he's not hitting Umbreon for super effective. So maybe it's not as hard of loss as I think, because I can still spam him down with Umbreon, because you saw the damage he did to Umbreon. Absolutely nothing. So if I can have Muck in later with enough energy with the Gunk Shot with no shields, it'll take him down. But I charged up for an hour to get that one move, and he just shielded it. So that's not the play either way. Okay, back in it. Oh, this is a good matchup for us. Jellicent, which is a ghost type. He's going to switch out right away. Oh no, he forfeited, see? That was kind of cool. So he just immediately was like, oh shoot, they have a dark type. I'm screwed. So that was good. Umbreon hard beats Jellicent, so that's a matchup we want to see. And Jellicent's top tier. Another charge TM. Do we try it again on Muck? No, I'm not going to waste any more on Muck, because Muck might go into the reserve pool after today. Let's keep at it. I think this is our last set. You're only allowed so many per day. I don't know if it's this 5 or 5, this and 5 more. But either way, we'll do this 5 and then we'll call it regardless. And then if I have 5 more, I'll use those to practice putting my next team together for tomorrow. And I'm going to start trying to do this every single day. So if you're into this and you want to see more, then tune in. Okay, Umbreon versus Lapras. This should be pretty even. I would say Lapras probably has the favor because he gets to charge moves faster and he is more tanky. If he's going to use Ice Beam, then it will hit me pretty hard. And it looks like he is, the way he's charging. But I'm going to tank it anyways. Because Cradily cannot take an Ice Beam, he'll die. Okay, he didn't, so this is a bait move. So there you go. Correct play for me. Okay, he'll get off another one. That's fine. I'm gonna boost energy. Yep, that's exactly why. Okay, Stunfisk is a weird one for us because Steel resists grass. Why is it going backwards? Doesn't it go the other way normally in circles? That was weird. See, it's going the other way now. That was weird. Stunfisk reduces, resists grass, but we need these shields. But he hits super effective for Earthquake to what's his face? Oh, I survived. Let's go, Umbreon! You're a beast. To Muck. Muck is super gonna die. It's a hard loss to this Stunfisk. That's right. Umbreon did a great job there. He whittled down 2 full Pokemon. He didn't force any shields, but he whittled them down enough. Okay, we're just gonna tank this because neither of his moves are gonna do super effective damage to us, especially that one. Okay, we'll switch right into poison here. Okay, we're gonna force shields with this Thunder Punch. And just fast move him down. I did a decent amount of damage actually. So maybe we'll force one and then we'll Gunk Shot the second one because he'll definitely block. He's gonna let the second one through for sure because he knows it's a Thunder Punch. No, let's just, oh, okay. Now we will. Now we'll save Gunk. I was gonna say let's just call it in right away if we're gonna get there fast. Okay. We either force both his shields, and he's low health on all his Pokemon with no shields, or he dies. Like that. Okay, he quit. That made him quit. Why would he resign? He was still in okay shape. I mean, even though his Pokemon left didn't have a lot of health, they had a lot of energy. And what was the shield count? Let me see. Oh, I still had both shields. He was screwed. Never mind. Forget that. I could see why he resigned. He was screwed. So MVP of that match was the 100% Umbreon. Just the raw tankiness and spamminess allowed him to fully deplete. I don't know why I came up with that word. Deplete. Fully just deplete the health of 2 full Pokemon. So that was good. Okay, who we got? Umbreon Altaria. Do I have an... I don't know. I think Umbreon does okay to Altaria. And Cradily... I think Cradily wins. I think Altaria is an okay match for us. Her attacks are pretty strong, so I'll probably block them and keep my Umbreon healthy. At least one. The Sky Attack does a decent amount of damage. Altaria is a strong champ, so, you know, I don't want to let her just run away with it. I'll switch in right away to Cradily. Okay. That was probably a bad switch, to be honest. Because I don't know who they have in the back. But she's not going to switch, she's going to stay in, so... And that lowers her attack, so we'll probably tank one more and keep our shield. This will do decent damage, but... Okay. Come on, I'm pressing it, okay. So super effective damage. This is good, because Bug is a hard matchup for us. Nice, huge damage. It's okay, it's okay. Let's go into Muck. Bug and Rock, so I don't think he's got anything strong, so we'll save our shield. I don't know what his moves are, but I wouldn't assume. It's probably Rock Slide. Rock Wrecker. Okay, wow, that is a lot of damage. Okay, that's another signature move. So we'll just fast move him down, save the energy for Gunk Shot. Just like that. We got a shield. Okay, Thunder Punch should kill. Maybe not. If not, we have 2. But I think it might. No. Okay, we need another one. We need more than another one. Now it's going to be close. See, now do you see why I really wanted this Altaria gone? Okay. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. I'm going to save this because she's not going to kill me. And I don't know who her third is. Hopefully it's not a bad matchup. Okay, Dunsparce. Okay, we should win this. I'm pretty sure we should win this, especially with the shield. I'm gonna save the shield for... No, I'm not, because Muck's almost no health at all. I'll just use it on Umbreon. I'm gonna try and get Muck back in and whittle him down a little bit more. Oh, nope, I already pressed that. Okay, I'm gonna charge 2, one more Foul Play, then switch in Muck, maybe catch a move, and either way, whittle him down. There you go, perfect. So now we should win for sure. This will kill. 2 fast attacks and then a charge and I should win. Actually, I'll just Last Resort. This will kill for sure. Last Resort does more damage, I'm pretty sure. I'll have to double check, even without it being a stab move. Winner, winner! That was an interesting team. Altaria... Oh, I thought it was so good. Altaria, Dunsparce, I always forget the third one. My brain can't just remember 3 things. Altaria, Dunsparce, and... oh, that crab rock beetle thingy. Yeah, that thing, that cradly rock tomb hit it for some mega damage. Sucks to be him. That's kind of funny. Rock doesn't resist rock. I have a chart right here. Rock doesn't resist rock, so... oh no, this is... okay, this is... I hate this Pokemon. He always destroys me, but I have an answer. The Umbreon is a hard counter to him. Dark to his ghost. Because he's like a spammy little brat. Like, he just... like that. He could throw a signature move out over and over and over and over and over. It does a ton of damage, and it's super fast. And he's got 2 of them. He's got a ghost one and a ground one. Luckily, Umbreon's a good match into that, because the ghost one is worse, and he can't do that. See that? Yeah, so he's gonna switch. Perfect. I'm gonna go into Muck. This is probably Aqua Tail. So Muck's not a hard counter to this, but it'll do fine. It's not doing fine, it's getting crushed. Okay, this Dratini is gonna be tough to get through. We're gonna have to beat him with Cradle Lily, which I don't even know if it does. At least we force shields, if anything. He'll probably just let this one go through, but we at least force 1 shield. Okay, we will not block this first one. I think its other move is Dragon Pulse. Let's use 1. Keep Cradle Lily healthy. Cradle-y, not Cradle Lily. Okay. Definitely gonna... so this is good. To get rid of this Marowak is a big deal, because it's annoying. We still have a shield. We'll have to use it here. Hopefully Umbreon's charged. He is. Okay. Cradley has some energy to work with. Umbreon's back in. Okay, we got rid of one of the problems. The second problem's almost dealt with. That's right, this isn't even gonna do barely a sliver of damage. I don't know if mine will kill. I hope my move... actually, I hope my move... I don't know. Hopefully it kills. And then we're just on to the third Pokemon. I'd rather that than have a sliver of health and have a chance to switch later. Okay, perfect. So we're good. We're in good shape. Oh no! Another steel bug. At least this is neutral. The problem is the rock tomb will be neutral too, actually, which is good. Come on, get there. Okay, that's good. I would rather either get there and be able to use my move, or him waste his move like this. So either of those options work really well. Yeah, it's Rock Tomb. This might kill. I don't think Sizer has very much bulk. Yeah, that's what I thought. Boom! Winner, winner! That was a good match. So... it obviously makes a difference when you're out playing the super ultra mega hardcore meta teams. But I think we're doing fine now. I don't know the total wins and losses of the day, but I felt like this back half of this stream, we've got way more wins than losses. I think we're on a little streak, if I recall. I'm not tracking it. I should put a little tracker on there, track wins and losses for you guys. But I do know that we are at least winning more matches. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is an interesting one. Steel and then electric. So this is actually fine. Umbreon's really good to that. The Togedemaru, I think that's how you say it, doesn't have a lot of bulk. So I should be able to whittle him down. I don't know what his moves are, the problem though. But, see what I mean? I don't think he's gonna be able to get through Umbreon though. I can't think of a move that he would have that gets through Umbreon. Gyro Ball? No, definitely not gonna be good enough. I like the choice though. I mean, that Pokemon, it's also risky too because it's quadruple weak to ground, and there's a very heavy ground meta right now. But it answers a lot. It answers fairy, it answers water, which there's a lot of fairy and a lot of water too. Okay, back to Altaria again. She probably will tank this, and that's okay. Yep. Oh no, she didn't. Okay, perfect. So now we're in with Cradily, no shield, so this is best case scenario for us. So we'll just shield this because the Togem, whatever his name is, isn't going to threaten us at all. Altaria can threaten us a little bit. I don't know what its third Pokemon is, but we're at least going to shield one and just totally neutralize this Altaria because we're doing super effective damage to her like that, and she's not to us, but she's still strong. So we'll tank one, like I said. And now we'll either build up energy and she'll switch out, or she'll just go down, and then it's 3v2. Okay, we'll just do 3. Okay, so she's out. We have energy for the third. Hopefully it's something that's weak to rock or grass. Okay, let's just get this Umbreon back in. Oh, no, it's Doublade. Okay, so let's shield this because it's a ghost and we have a dark move. I thought the Togedemaru came back in. Togedemaru. There we go. This is going to do mega damage. Yep. Okay. Let's just... So we won. Let's just take him out right away with this. This is not super effective, but it's okay. It should be enough, I believe. Yep. And then this guy has nothing. No health. Nothing to threaten us. Yep, and he didn't even get to a charge. So that was a interesting team, but not a good team. I thought my team had issues. That team didn't have a lot going for it. It's really... Another thing that's really heavy in the meta too is Ghost. You guys haven't seen it too much today, but Shadow Ball, I believe, just got a buff, the move Shadow Ball, and it's another move that is low energy, which does a ton of damage. So there's just way more Ghost users in the meta now spamming Shadow Ball. So that's another reason why Umbreon I was really interested in building up, because it's just a hard counter to all those Ghosts, or most of them. Alright, let's see what we got now. Hamaza. Wishcast. Shadow Wishcast. Okay, I actually like Wishcast. I use it a lot too, but I have a hard counter. Cradily just ultra hard beats Wishcast. But I really like Wishcast. I use him a lot. Shadow's kind of interesting because Wishcast normally tank a lot, and Shadow, you know, you take more damage, so you could see like that. So I'm interested to see how much damage this does. It shouldn't be a lot, but as a Shadow, it'll do more. Maybe to half my health. Yeah, just a little bit less. That's a really interesting choice. I like Wishcast a lot, but anyway, I have a super hard counter, Cradily, to it, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch right away, and then build some energy because whatever he has in the back. So that was good. I caught that. So whatever he has in the back, I'll at least have energy for. If it's a fire or ice, which, you know, Crady's weak to. Crady's not super weak to ice, but it's flying. So there we go. I'm just going to build a lot of energy here. That's okay. I'm going to shield this. I'm just going to... I got to take this guy out because he's a hard matchup for my Muck. So we're just gonna force double shields here, or try to. If not, we're gonna kill him. So I hope he shields. So yeah, he's gonna have to shield now. Okay. He does shield. Get Umbreon back in. And finish him off. Okay, that's okay. I don't think what he's going to hit us with is going to kill. And we're going to hit him with a charge move or force the last shield. So, not even close. Oh, good switch. Oh no, not a stupid Carbink again. Uh-oh, we may be in trouble. Okay, Cradily has energy as a saving grace. Oh, this Carbink is a hard counter to Umbreon. The problem too is he has a shield. We really need to find a way to force the shield out. Oh no, he's a fairy. Okay, so Muck beats him. I forgot about Muck. Okay. I don't know why earlier I was thinking Carbink is such a hard counter to Muck. Okay, so let's keep this Muck healthy. Okay, we're just gonna... We might just charge and just cast Gunk Shot because he may just think, oh, my Carbink is so tanky, I can just tank anything he's gonna throw. If he does that, we automatically lose. If he blocks this, I think we lose. Maybe not, because Cradily has energy, though. So we'll see. He doesn't block! He should have blocked that. Not that he knew, but in the sense that if he didn't, he lost. Now I think he loses. Now I think I win. I think I win. Shit, maybe not. Oh, I thought Cradily had energy. Why did I think Cradily was full of energy? What did I have to use it on? Okay, I lost. Okay, that was an energy mismanagement. I thought I had energy, and I didn't. So there I could have Rock Tomb and been in good shape because whoever else he had, I think, was energy left. Anyways. So that was Pokemon PvP. Actually, I'm going to show you this too, just in case. Let's see what we... Oh, I should use a star piece. Oh, well. Let's see. So we got 4 out of 5 on that one. Unfortunately, we barely lost that last one. Let's see. Maybe we'll get something cool in this encounter. And I wanted you to see what it is. Something cool. No? Okay. This is Pinnacle. He's the one that evolves into that fortress, which I don't have. Funny enough, when I first started playing Pokemon Go, I caught a bunch of Pokemon and a bunch of shinies, but I was more interested in Scarlet and Violet at the time, so I would just transfer all my cool Pokemon into Scarlet and Violet, not realizing that you can never transfer them back, so I lost a lot. So I used to have a shiny fortress, but it's okay. But anyway, this'll... I don't know why I used that berry. I meant to use a pineapple berry. But... catch assist. Alright. Let's check its stats. So this could be a good option. You saw it when we played against it, and it is a viable Pokemon. Terrible PvP stats. So, anyway, that was Pokemon PvP, which is a lot of fun. I want to do more of these. I want to get the videos and the stream to a place that's really fun and exciting. You know, maybe we'll try a bunch of different stuff. This was the PvP idea of just doing a live stream. I'm going to be working on some outdoors, walking around Pokemon Go videos. So if you're a Pokemon Go fan in general, I'm still kind of debating on what I want to do. I think I want to do something that's just entertaining. I think there's enough channels out there that are teaching about all the things that are coming up, and there's a million things always coming up. So I want to focus on just doing like things that are fun and entertaining to watch. Maybe some cool raids and some interesting stuff, and walking around with daily incense and seeing what we catch and things like that. So If you're interested in at all and stuff like that, just make sure to subscribe, like the videos, that always helps, and just keep tuning in. I'm gonna try and be consistent and make a bunch of videos and just keep rocking and rolling with the Pokemon Go now that we are playing this game a lot. So that was a lot of fun. I think we did okay. Here's my promise. Tomorrow, I'm gonna come up with a team that is super exciting. I'm gonna do an offensive team. Here's what we'll do. Today we did a very defensive team, you know, very bulk heavy team that was just kind of tanking hits, you know, spammy. Tomorrow we're gonna maybe throw in some shadow Pokemon and just like have this super hyper offensive team and try and have some exciting matches where I can just nuke some health bars tomorrow. So that'll be a lot of fun. So if you're around, tune in for the live stream tomorrow.
New world loading up a lap tonight. Got my team ready for the fight. Through the grass and across the sea, writing our own destiny. No time to pause, no time to rest. We're climbing higher to be the best. Every gym badge, every win, that's where the legend begins. Luke superstar, taking the lead, gotta catch 'em all. That's the creed with every Pokemon by my side. We'll battle hard, nowhere